Cute and cuddly boys.
Oh, splat.
We're gonna need a spatula and a mop to clean this one up.
I think not.
Cutting it a bit close, weren't you, Kowalski?
With my new chronal curbulator, I had all the time in the world.
Chronal curbulator, Kowalski. What does this thing do?
Well, it stops time.
And what does it look like?
A watch, I guess, to the scientifically unsophisticated.
Stopwatch! Boom, done!
That name doesn't completely convey the...
Democracy exercise. Who likes stopwatch?
I can pronounce that one.
Landslide.
Fine. Stopwatch.
Yay!
To experience the time effect, please place a fin on the stopwatch.
Impressive! But is there a practical application?
Hey, yo, it wasn't no treat for me neither.
Okay, seriously though. Practical application? Move out!
Now that I've conquered time, I've got a few other mysteries of the universe I'm itching to crack.
Kowalski, take the time to stop and smell the snow cones.
Yeah, enjoy your accomplishment, Kowalski.
I will, just as soon as I finish these 87 other accomplishments.
Enjoy! Now! That's an order.
Ah. Oh boy, I'm having lots of frivolous fun. Ha 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 hee hee ho ho.
Oh, I'm telling you, Maurice, this new flavor of the bubbling gum, sour mango punch, is extremely super delightful.
Uh-huh.
And mangoey.
That's what I hear.
And there's the sour. And the punch. This flavor commotion just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, exciting.
Want to know how long it goes?
Not really.
Me too. I shall need a time counting counter. Perfect. Oh, Mort, I have a job for you.
Ow! What? Ah, blech.
I'm a grape snow cone.
Oh, the stopwatch!
Grab sad eyes!
I did the thinking, Julian.
Very good, Mort. Now we shall solve this vexation over the flavor duration.
No! Don't press the...
And... done. Check out how long I...
Give me the stopwatch! You don't know what you're dealing with!
Yes, I do. It's a stopwatch. So what?
Stupid democracy!
Go, Kowalski! Use excessive force!
Hey, get him!
Oops! Don't understand what you're doing! Get it, get it, get it!
Want it!
Oh, you get it, no?
am being suffocated.
What are you doing under there?
Hoping no one sees me.
Rude.
Well, excuse...
Crisis averted. The stopwatch is back in the right flipper.
Incoming!
This is bad.
Oh, bummer. Now how will I be able to time the tastiness of my bubbling gum? Sour mango punch? It's good. You should try it in your chewing week.
Get a hold of yourself, Kowalski. You can fix this. Ah! Don't touch anything! Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic!
These guys are good at the freeze tag. Really. I mean it.
Come on, you gotta work! Got it! It's no use. The time-space continuum is locked by the stopwatch, and the stopwatch is stopped. So we're trapped out of time forever.
Okay. Look, you want in on this freeze tag game or what? I am a statue. Not moving till you tag me.
Tag. Julian, listen carefully. They're not playing freeze tag. You and I are stuck in this single moment of time forever.
Wait. So what you are saying is everybody is like this?
Yes.
Everywhere?
Yes.
Forever?
Yes.
We can do anything we want, baby!
Oh, boy.
Just two guys heading to town, flipping frowns upside down.
I'll flip you on your crown.
I don't like how that sounds. Come on, nothing but time, don't have to worry, cause we're in no hurry. Boom, chicka, papa, choo.
This is not the fate I would have chosen.
But you gotta love it, time is frozen. We're off the clock,
Hey, this just might rock.
we're off the clock.
No tick and no talk. Yeah,
Life is gonna be fine, the world is yours and mine. Because all we've got is time.
I've done it! The trans-dimensional toothbrush.
Okay, buddy, but you got no teeth.
Right, but who can resist this? Ah? 7,009 inventions. Woohoo! What's next?
Oh, I've been hankering to try that two-wheeled tricycle you've been talking about.
Oh, you got it, dude. You know what, Julian? Thank you.
You know what, Kowalski? You're welcome. Wait, for what?
Well, because of your irresponsible meddling, I have an eternity to invent and have fun. I can have my cake and eat it too.
Yeah, but why have the cake if you don't eat it? You know, that makes like no sense.
Right. Anyway, I owe it all to you, buddy.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
There's just one teeny little thing that still ruffles my feathers, though.
What is that, Paleo?
Must you stick your used gum everywhere?
I don't... I never sticked my gum anywhere.
Really?
Well, okay. I may have sticked my gum to a few things. You know, like lampposts, benches, city buses, big statue lady, big zoo lady, the stopwatch, your pillow, little bit.
Okay, see, that's just what the stopwatch! What? When?
What? Well, right after you broke it.
Ah! Don't touch anything!
Well, you know, the sour mango punch had ceased its sour mango punchiness. I had to get rid of it somewhere.
Ah! The gum! It was the gum all along!
Hey, you know what? I bet you're right. I bet the gum did factor in.
Factor in?
Can anyone
tell me why I've got a flower pot on my head? And gum on my beak? Tart.
Kowalski, status report.
You're not frozen in time for all eternity! Private, say something naive but adorable.
What?
Love it! Rico, huck something up. Beautiful! Skipper, say something stern and cranky.
What in the name of inexplicable tableaus is going on here? Yes! No, seriously, what is going on here? And it better be good.
Oh, right. There was a teeny tiny, barely noticeable glitch in the stopwatch, but it's been repaired.
Did we miss anything?
Not much.
Can someone tell me why I was in the bathroom holding this toilet paper?
Tell me what I'm looking at, Kowalski.
Radar picked it up at 2,000 feet. It appears to be an airdrop parcel.
Estimated touchdown?
In less time than it will take me to complete this setup.
Anyone order a package drop?
Not me.
Nope.
Then we'll have to assume this box will spew forth deadly peril the second it's open.
Oh, a cardboard package box. Quick, who will open it first?
I will.
Handy tip. The answer to every trick question is me. Let me.
The grateful nation thanks you.
My thingy I just got.
Well, you can keep the box.
And what are we supposed to do with some junky cardboard box?
His name is Cardboris, and he is the sacred protector from all that would annoy me.
Oh, how does he do that?
Chomp!
A wristwatch video phone. Classic old school spy technology. But why would someone send it to us?
Perhaps they think we're collectors.
Privates, the only thing I collect are the tears of my fallen enemies. And tiny thimbles that showcase America's national parks. I can almost taste Yellowstone.
Suck in those guts, you dandy dumplings! Officer on deck!
Special Agent Buck Rockgut, you sent us the package?
Cut the gas, Motorbeak. There ain't no metaphor pointing out the obvious.
What? But the gullibility medal's real, right?
Sure it is, Private. What's your 20, soldier? Looks frosty.
Still trying to track down that Red Squirrel hideout you told me about. Been across every sandpit and snow peak on this lousy marble, but I can't find any Gurfer Jickelstan.
Did we never tell you there is no Gurfer? Oh!
Continue.
Here's what I did find. I got sources in the underground. Says the Red Squirrel got his meat hooks on a penguin. Took him to the old Dream Bucket laundromat, if you know what I'm saying.
Not even remotely.
I'm saying Red brainwashed himself a sleeper agent.
No way.
Oh, what?
Classic spycraft, Private. The Red Squirrel catches one of us, hypnotizes him into a mind puppet, then sends him back home. On the outside, he appears normal, but inside, he's programmed to eliminate the rest of us when we least expect it.
Nicely diagrammed, Kowalski. But I think I'd know if one of my own men was a brainwashed Red Squirrel assassin.
All right, candy corn, don't believe me? Then I'm gonna tell you exactly who the sleeper is. Hang on, this channel might be bugged. Let me type you lollipops a coded message.
I believe that's the telephone feature. The code buttons are... No, you have to press send, then confirm to...
Confirm.
Send! Green button, green! And now he's turned it off.
He seems so convinced. You don't think...
Trust is the backbone of this unit, Private. And I would trust you men with my own life. Now come here for a hug. That's just to keep you sharp. But seriously, trust, backbone. Let's roll. Now hang a right at the grill habitat. I said hang a right, soldier. Huh?
Sabotage!
Oh, calm your ruffles, Archduke Shiverbritches. Accidents happen. What? Sometimes accidents happen in pairs.
Brake lines were sliced, retaining nuts on the steering column removed, and the wheel lugs cut clean through. Also, the engine appears to be filled with snakes.
I assumed it was just crazy talk, but the evidence is impossible to ignore. You really do need an oil change every 3,000 miles.
Skipper, shouldn't we at least consider the possibility that Rockgut's sleeper warning was...
Trust backbone. Now, who's ready for lunchtime?
I'm not hungry, actually.
Me either.
Eat up, you soft pretzels. We've got a beautiful day, fresh sushi, and the bond of true brotherhood. L'chaim! Hey!
Egad! These tuna rolls have been spiked with expired mayonnaise. Someone tried to poison us. Or should I say, one of us tried to poison the others of... No, now that I said it out loud, it just sounds dumb.
Trust, backbone, etc. Come on, let's make sandwiches.
We're not pointing flippers at anyone, Skipper. In a brainwashing scenario, a saboteur isn't really to blame for his actions.
But don't you think maybe, possibly, one of us might be a sleeper agent trying to... Or the rest of us?
It's simple logic, boys. If the squirrel did turn one of us into a zombie trigger man, it happened on my watch, which means I failed as a skipper. Now we all know I'm no failure. Therefore, there is no sleeper agent. It's you, Kowalski! I always knew it was you! Confess! Confess!
What about Private? It's always the least obvious one.
Statistically, isn't it usually the most obvious one?
Wait a minute, that me.
Trusted you!
What is happening?
Hey! We don't have to beat the truth out of anyone.
Ow.
Buck Rockgut still knows who the secret saboteur is.
Yes, but we lost the call.
Ah, but if I can trace the origin of Rockgut's video signal, we may be able to call him back and find out which of us is the sleeper.
Just keep those flippers where I can see them, science boy. They look cold and mountainous. Try the Himalayas.
Or it could be the Alps.
Private! Swiss neutrality would make Buck Rockgut puke in his own beak. It's the Himalayas.
It seems the call came from a minor league baseball stadium in Brooklyn.
What in the name of outer boroughs is going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
Ring him back and ask him.
Okay, two ways.
Something with the internet?
I'm saying we should go to Brooklyn.
Greetings! I don't know how you fancy Freddies found me on this snow-covered mountaintop, but,
You do know that doesn't work when we're not actually on the phone.
Save the charade, Rockgut. We puzzled out your little game.
At some point, you realize that Gerfer Jicklestan was just a wild goose chase. So, in a quest for bitter payback, you decided to send us on our own goose chase. You set up the phony booby traps, then made us run around trying to find out which of us was the Red Squirrel's hypno-traitor.
When did we figure all that out?
On the subway from Manhattan, you were busy people watching. And now, the truth is out. None of us is a sleeper agent.
Of course not, you puppety brains. The sleeper is Special Agent Buck Rockgut.
Sweet dandy candy! Buck, was the brainwashy?
But he tried to warn us.
All part of the plan to lure you here, where finally I will destroy America's greatest penguin commandos with the symbol of America itself.
Baseball.
Who likes baseball? I was talking about the T-shirt cannon. And now, my brain-scrubbed puppet, I trigger you to deadly mode.
The overconfident fool. He's shown us his hypnosis trigger, a simple finger snap.
Explain.
All we have to do to break the brainwashing is snap our... Poop.
Evasive! Rico, batter up!
Eat leather, Rockgut! As they say, turnabout is fair.
Wow!
We're no match for this kind of firepower.
Kaboom?
No, we have to break that mad mammal's brain hold on Buck. Boys, find me some promotional swag. Perfecto.
Find and finish them! The Red Squirrel commands you!
Yet, Red Squirrel commands you to attack Red Squirrel!
Wait, squirrel?
Ah! Hey, lost for brains! Are you not looking with your two good eyes? I am the Red Squirrel!
Squirrel? Squirrel?
Classic rock gut paranoia, rodent. This guy sees the Red Squirrel everywhere.
I am the Red Squirrel.
No, you ninny-cum-poopa-lots! I am the Red Squirrel!
Wow, that's actually quite good.
It's all in the throat.
Squirrel? Squirrel, squirrel! Squirrel!
No! I really should have run away instead of yelling.
Sorry we lied to you about that Gurfa Jigglestand place. It was wrong, and we are deeply ashamed.
But we did capture penguin enemy #1, so we're cool.
You bet your applesauce. Just as soon as I bring down penguin enemy #2, White Widow, the albino spider monkey. That's right, Widow. The rocket justice trains are coming. Woo woo!
She's in, New Fake Placesburg.
And I'm off.
What entertainment means to me, it means joy, it means happiness. It puts smile on my face and the faces of people, so I use one word for it. It brings joy and happiness.
Mama, not me. Hello, Tore, my pikin.
Where you dey?
They talk say na the sea they drown people pass. See that desert so? And they drown people pass.
Ha! Olotore. This series continues from the 2019 movie Olotore, which was released in 2020 on Netflix.
You still at the right of what human trafficking.
Olotore.
Where are you now?
I'm in Niger, sir. I know exactly who is behind this.
It might not be false that, so I feel given a small discount.
On vacation you did?
Please just stay quiet this night. Olotore The Journey is a 3-episode series about a journalist who goes undercover and becomes a prostitute just to uncover the prostitution and human trafficking business in Nigeria. And right now, she's on her way to Europe, which is where the first episode picks it up.
I won't make you come with your hand for my business. You waka, enter my caban, the flex break for me, Abi. You know why you never come through your people waiting in the jail? Because all of them don't buy.
Calamity befalls them, but she survived.
So as we dey so, we just stay stranded. Say you go help me, Abi, you go help me.
Each episode has an effect on you and tell a story.
Transportation is $100 per person. Otherwise, we'll take you to slave market.
The series is rated 18 and it was filled with drugs, smoking, prostitution, namely even diverse representation, which is perfect.
I don't even know anything where they happen. I be journalist.
Do you know what would have happened if this rumors got to the paper?
$5. Go. You don't fall reach bottom of food chain. You guys are just now.
The storyline was impressive. Over the water, through the desert, all the way to Europe.
Plenty people dey here from all over Africa. For every one of them, you get another 5 where they try say the one look sharp.
If you haven't seen it, it is currently streaming on Netflix. And if you have, do well to let me know what you think about it on our social media platforms. Until next time, bye for now.
I think so. You cannot do it. Can't be happy for you.
Are you ready? This is Max Hits.
That's about that time.
Hey.
I got hit music. Yeah.
Max Hits. Yeah.
Let's go.
All the hits.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Most played.
Show me how you hurt me when I did do what you claim. And not them way they rush me the other way, it's not the same. And fight me how you love me, no chop food before you pay. My jam before you pay. My jam before you pay. My jam before you pay. Pay, 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 pay. Pay, 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 pay. Talk to me, what's wrong? Soften me, kidney gone. I know you're hot enough to give sunburn, and you distract me when you shake your bum. But it's real talk time, baby, listen. I can't find the keys to the heart cause it's missing. It disappeared for a couple of years. The last time I checked, I said I'd leave it in your care. But whenever I'm out there, out here, many they rush for, I'm trying to see if I'll care. But I did, no fear. Look here, take the chill pill, you may have the two pair. That's one for any time you may feel you need repair. If it's in a lie, now you know it till you hear. If it's in a lie. Show me how you hurt me when I did do what you claim. And not them way they rush me the other way, it's not the same. And fight me how you love me, no chop food before you pay. My jam before you pay. My jam before you pay. My jam before you hurt me when I did do what you claim. And not them way they rush me the other way, it's not the same. And fight me how you love me, no chop food before you pay. My jam before you pay. My jam before you pay. Show me how you hurt me when I did do what you claim. And not them way they rush me the other way, it's not. Not them way they rush me. My jam before you. My jam before you pay.
Let's go.
All the hits.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Most played.
Are you ready? This is Max Hits.
That's about that time.
Hey.
I got hit music. Yeah.
Max Hits. Yeah. Are you ready? This is Max Hits.
That's about that time.
Hey.
I got hit music. Yeah.
Max Hits. Yeah.
Let's go.
All the hits.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Most played.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn it up.
Most played.
Are you ready?
This is Max Hits.
Now it's about that time.
Hey.
I got hit music. Yeah.
Max Hits. Yeah.
That is of a very
formidable Manchester City.
Watch late drama. No one knocking
Stream all Premier League games wherever you are on Showmax Premier League. Available now on Showmax.
The following is a paid presentation by ShopX TV. You're watching ShopX TV, home to some of the most popular international brands in Africa, including Gotham Hammered Collection, Genie Bra, Bionic Floodlight, Spot X, Total Crunch Evolution, and more. And we are now proud to introduce our biggest offer of the year, the ShopX Mid-Year Sales.
Yes, from now till the end of August 2024, we will be offering our customers 20,000 Naira off this home fitness machine.
SportX Digital Compact Treadmill. The compact foldable treadmill that makes being active and losing weight fast and easy. Just unfold it and walk, jog, or run while you watch your favorite programs on TV. And when you're done, just fold it and store it away. Now that's convenience. The secret is its advanced design that houses a 1 horsepower motor that is twice the size of most treadmills, packed into a nice compact unit, powering every step you take. You get the SportX Digital Compact Treadmill System complete with a rugged commercial-grade ultra-durable traction belt, large LCD multifunctional display that displays speed, time, distance, calories, and has 12 different exercise programs, as well as a magnetic safety key for added security.
The SportX treadmill has really helped me get back in shape after childbirth. I love it because it's compact and can fit anywhere in the house. And when I'm done, I fold and put it away. Easy peasy.
This is the best piece of equipment for people like me who want to stay active without leaving the home.
Joining a gym can cost an absolute fortune, and you could be paying up to 490,000 Naira in annual gym fees. Get the SportX Compact Digital Treadmill to save the cost and work out of the convenience of your home. You would normally pay up to 400,000 Naira for the SportX Compact Digital Treadmill. But call the number on your screen now or scan the QR code and get the SportX Compact Digital Treadmill for just 380,000 Naira, saving you 20,000 Naira. Incredible! But that's not all. You can get the SportX Compact Digital Treadmill in 2 easy payments of 190,000 Naira. That's right! Pay twice to get this amazing fitness solution. But wait, there's more. If you order now, you get the SportX Compact Digital Treadmill delivered to you for free wherever you are in Nigeria. And it comes with a ShopX 30-day money-back guarantee. But hurry, limited stock available. So call the number on your screen now or scan the QR code or visit our website to place your order while stock lasts. The proceeding was a paid presentation brought to you by ShopX TV.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Entertainment is color. Colors says everything to me. It speaks to me when I'm painting. The colors look at me and say, pick me, pick me. So when I want to make myself happy, I stare into my colors.
Hello, folks. I greet you. Welcome to another date on Journalist Hangout. Gentlemen of the Fourth Estate find Journalist Hangout, the award-winning show on TV, a veritable rendezvous. I am Citizen Jones Hussein, and now today on the program, Afam Osigwe sworn in as the 32nd NBA president. PDP launches campaign for 2024 Edo governorship election, just as APC national chairman assures of APC victory. FCCPC gives traders 1 month deadline to crash prices of goods, and later on we'll share this with you. Federal government approves 50% electricity subsidy for tertiary institutions, including teaching hospitals. I'm hanging out with Dotun Oladipo. Dotun, so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
How do you do?
I do well.
Okay. Dotun, we are joined by Yusuf Adekunle. Yusuf, welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so the team is ready from here. I hope you are. All right, so let's go. You know, the Umbrella Professional Association of all practicing lawyers admitted to the bar in Nigeria held its annual conference in the work week that's ending today. You know, one major highlight of the busy week was the inauguration of Mazi Afam Osigwe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, as the 32nd President of the Nigerian Bar Association. The 42-year-old Anambra State-born attorney succeeds Mr. Yakubu Meyaki, a senior advocate himself. Now, the NBA president has promised to hit the ground running, in addition to ensuring that the NBA would hold federal and state governments accountable and ensure that their policies deliver good governance to the people. Let's take this report from Kemi Fola Adejumo first. Let's go there.
Here present to you the 32nd President of the Nigerian Bar Association.
Afam Osigwe's swearing in comes with celebrations by his supporters across the bar body. But in his inaugural speech, he calls for moderation in actions and utterances so as not to further polarize the bar.
In order to collectively work towards achieving the enormous task ahead of us, we should therefore not celebrate in a manner that may further polarize the bar. The election is over. It is now time to work together to build a bar that represents what we all believe in. We therefore need all hands on deck.
The senior advocate takes over from Yakubu Chinoko Mekiau, also an SAN, at a time when the clamor for better administration of justice and respect for the rule of law rages across the country, which he promises to address.
Let us put our hands on the plow and not look back, because anyone who does that, understanding that the rebuilding of Nigeria is a collective responsibility.
We work towards ensuring that government policies and programs meet the yearnings and aspirations of our people as they relate to the provisions of good governance, transparency in financial expenditure, reducing drastically the cost of governance, and ensuring that the welfare of our people is given topmost priority.
The new NBA president also set up 2 committees, amongst others, to conduct quarterly reviews of appellate courts' judgments and push for justice sector reforms.
We hereby set up the Adjudicative Review Committee, ARC, of the NBA. The committee will periodically review the decisions from the appellate courts, especially the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal, and present well-researched commentaries on such cases that nudge the courts towards a more coherent and consistent adjudication that promotes the rule of law and democratic freedoms.
Mr. Osigwe adds that the NBA will also ensure strict compliance with the recent Supreme Court judgment, which proclaimed financial independence and autonomy for all the local governments in Nigeria, in line with the Constitution as amended. Kemi Oladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
Thank you. Kemi. Dotun, so the NBA looks like a beacon of hope, if you ask me.
Well, we all believe the NBA should be.
Okay.
Because in Nigeria, we've had so many debates on the issue of the constitution we are running. Whether it is good for us or it is not good for us.
And by extension of logic, Dotun, have we not gone past the stage of debating whether our problem is constitutional or attitudinal?
That's where I'm going, sir.
Go there. Let's go.
Because what we've seen over the years has been the fact that some of us are alarmed when lawyers turn logic on its head when trying to interpret the law to us. Even in cases where we have had Supreme Court make pronouncements on those parts of the law. We've had some of them who were fined for taking back to the Supreme Court cases that have been adjudicated on.
I hope you are not provoking a debate here. But
that's what I want to do, because a lot of times when we have a change in leadership, we have a lot of promises, we have a lot of hopes, we have expectations.
Okay.
But we still keep coming back to this program to call on the NBA to check the excesses of those white members. It's happening in every profession. But we expect that at the level where we have lawyers operating, there should be sanity. There should be respect, because they are the holders of the law. They are not the interpreters. The judges will do the interpretation. But a lot of times what we find out is that the courts are so loaded with cases that are not even supposed to have gone to court. But lawyers will always encourage people to go to court. So that's the reason why the leadership of NBA, it's important that standards are quickly set. Warnings are issued and sanctions applied, because that's what will bring sanity. And the biggest area where we're having issues now has been on the political side, where you have some political cases that ought not to even have gone to court, dragging on for so long. And if this leadership can work on that.
Dotun, you are constraining me now to ask. Your lawyer tells you, Oga, we are going to win the case.
Yes, that I have a case. Whereas sometimes the lawyer himself already knows that going to court doesn't make sense.
But you follow him to court.
I won't if I'm in that position. Because a lot of times all that those who are goaded on need to do is to go on Google. What has the Supreme Court pronounced on this type of issue? They are there. They are there, instead of wasting the time of the court. And it's not just limited to lawyers now. Also, NBA needs to start speaking up on judges. They need to start speaking up.
But don't forget their attorneys.
They are, but they can.
You need them.
They
You
can.
need them.
Of course, we need them.
Yusuf, he's not speaking for you.
Of course.
Yeah,
I'll speak for myself.
Your
question. I know you want to ask me a question.
Well, mine is the NBA has a new president in Barrister Afam Osigwe.
42 years old.
Are you quarreling with
No. I'm happy that the young man is taking, up such a very big responsibility, because the leadership of NBA is important to Nigeria, to our democracy, to the rule of law, to everything that matters to the average Nigerians. So I'm so much happy about it. I'm not quarreling with his age. The age is fine with me. But I'm going to go by his promises, because when you see some of his promises, you will just fall in love, even though he hasn't started, but you will naturally fall in love, because that is what we really need at this time. Dr. Nya was talking about public perception of, Supreme Court judgments here and there, some of them. And this man said there will be quarterly review of judgment from appellate courts, appeal court and Supreme Court. And some of this will be, like an academic thing that will be properly researched, and there will be commentaries. And this will be done every quarter. That will be beautiful, because it will strengthen. How do you marry the situation whereby the Supreme Court pronounces on an issue this direction, the next time the same court swings or the same or similar issue? So it does happen. It does happen, and that's not healthy for our democracy. So when we have seasoned lawyers, prepared lawyers, talking about them, not just ordinary folks who are not, according to them, learned. So that, to me, is a good one. Then you also promise to to hold governments
accountable,
federal and state accountable. That would be a beautiful thing too. We want to see how that pans out, but I'm so much in love with that promise. Then there is the recent judgment of the Supreme Court on local government autonomy,
August 11.
This NBA leadership said it will do everything to make sure that happens in our country. That is to say, they will be policing and supervising and inspecting the local government. So it has a lot of beautiful programs. I'm saying it, that will make you to say, wow, there's still a lot, to be happy about it.
Dr. Mine, well, I agree with his sentiments, but look at this. We have had great NBA presidents. Recall Chief Williams, F.R.A. Williams, 68 to 1970. We have had Richard Akinjide, you remember, 1970 to 73. Alawa Kabashon and so on. But my trouble is, since Mrs. Priscilla Kuye became the NBA president in 1992, no woman has ever gotten that far. I'm wondering, as the Indian would say, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, it's not about thinking what we are thinking. We love women.
Okay.
But you see, in everything, politics, I'm not of the opinion that women don't love women. I'm just of the opinion that a lot of women are laid back.
Okay.
They don't play the politics of it.
All right.
And that it is even a democracy. It happens through, people casting their votes. So nobody is...
all right. So we wish Barrister Afam Osigwe well, and a resourceful tenure as president of the NBA. All right, let's try the next story. In politics, an election is a very big deal. After all, it's about putting candidates of their collective choice in office. For Edo State, September 21st, that is some 3 weeks from now, is election day, and the ruling PDP in the state has launched a massive campaign in earnest. Governor Godwin Obaseki, the incumbent Obaseki, that's the incumbent helmsman, and other party faithfuls are rooting for their candidate, Dr. Asue Ighodalo. Meanwhile, the opposition APC in the state has given assurances that its party will win the governorship polls there. Addressing the APC South-South Conference at Calabar, Senator Godswill Akpabio, that's the Senate President, said, "Your Excellency, Governor Otu, your days of loneliness are over. Monday Okpebolo, the APC candidate in the election, will win." But let's hear first from the NLC President. Let's go there.
Nigeria. We always put our best in front. We always show our best.
To bring somebody where I know say is Sabi, I don't know as well for over 40 years. We did university together. Then when he started law firm, today law firm are one of the best for Nigeria. The man don't be chairman of many, many big companies. But what did this man get when he make me like him? He say he get love for his people.
Yeah, Adokule, in spite of the mix-up, we got the story.
Yes, this is an interesting time in Edo. Yes.
Okay.
An interesting time. The APC is 100% sure it will win. The PDP is 100% sure.
Maybe 101.
In fact, that it will win. And the former NBA president, Olumide Akpata, is
in the running.
Also 100% sure that he will win. So when you meet politicians,
but happily, the whole thing is about the Edo voter.
Yes, that's the point I was trying to make. Every one of them is entitled to the opinion that I will win. I'm confident, I'm sure. But the deciders are the people of Edo State. They are the voters in Edo State. That day, the promise made by Ganduje is just a promise. The optimism by Obaseki is just, that's
what it is.
The one by Olumide Akpata is the same thing. The people will decide.
At the end of the day.
What we are expecting here is just a level playing field. A place where the people's votes can count. A place where there will be free and fair election. One that is credible.
And credible too.
You see, when you look at this, the three of them, it's a 3 years in
a race,
yes. And each of them is competent enough to govern Edo State. You know, each of them has done marvelous things in their life one way or the other. But I'm so happy that, democracy is a very beautiful thing. The people have the final say.
They hold the ace.
They have the final say. So all we are expecting is let there be a free, fair, and credible
election.
I don't want to. Oh, yeah, you want us to go into the politics of how each of them emerged?
I'm not a politician.
No, when you look at how each of them emerged, what we count in favor of each candidate, it also matters. Remember, the APC candidate is a former senator. You understand me? He has a party that has the central, spread. By
the APC is leading at the center.
Then his party is the ruling party in Nigeria. So there are more APC governors in Nigeria today than the PDP governors. If it is about war chest, it's about backing, it is about everything.
Or incumbency.
He hasn't. No, not really. I won't say incumbent.
Okay.
If it's incumbency, I will give it to the PDP in the state. The governors are not minors. Okay. They are known. They are not small quantities.
Yeah.
They are not unknown quantities. So at the state level, the PDP candidate has an edge too. The governor of the state, the incumbent governor, is fully backing. That means a lot. Because you can do a lot of local politicking, local policies.
Which is
what matters most. So beyond the federal might, federal this, federal that, at the end of the day, just as we started from, the ordinary folks, that is ordinary Nigerians, the Edo people,
the everyday Edo person.
Aso Rock or government house in Edo or Aso Rock in Abuja will not decide the governor of.
Okay. Dr. Yusuf has managed to forget that the number 2 citizen in Edo as we speak here, is an APC, he has a liking for the APC.
Well, whichever way you look at it, like I said, what we count is where the Edo people belong.
Okay.
But some of us are expecting certain things to happen.
Okay.
Number one, like you also said, we must have a level playing ground. INEC has a lot
to do,
to tackle.
Yeah.
The security agencies, they have a lot to tackle. And it has even started now with complaints that the PDP is being attacked, harassed in that state by policemen. And with this, no. You see, when
not by talks, so
not by talks, by policemen. When we say these things, it's not as if we 100% believe it. But when people keep shouting and there is no response, nobody to say, see, this is not true, and they are providing video evidences, providing photo evidences, and confirming those who are in police net, then there's a problem.
Well,
EMEC also said something, sir. I don't know how much of time we have on this.
Yeah, we must go on a break shortly. Yeah. So you want to drop it?
EMEC also said something about the agents list.
Okay.
It said most of those presented by APC on the platform did not meet the standard set. So who is going to correct that? And there are already insinuations that this is going to be done backdoor. Maybe when we return from the break.
But over and above everything is that every vote should count.
Every vote should count. And it should not just be limited to what the leaders have said, because we are looking at the two candidates, two leading. Akpata is also there. But the way it is, we know that Labour has been put in a tight corner for so many reasons in Edo State. But when we are looking at these two candidates and we are seeing what they have to offer in terms of ability to express themselves on what their visions are, then we can see that there is a minus on one side for the APC.
Before we came in, I broached an aspect of the thing with Yusuf.
Yes, sir.
I said Edo would always remind me about a little fly in the ointment.
Yes.
That Governor Obaseki, his government did not swear in 14 elected members of the state.
That's a huge minus.
Okay.
It's a huge minus for his government.
Part of my the incoming man must take heed.
Yes, he must be careful. Part of my note is that I'm not a fan of Godwin Obaseki because of a lot of things he did and which he did not do.
No.
But when
an election is coming,
yes, but when
leave Obaseki out of it.
We cannot, because it's part of the politics being played out now. When his candidate is put on a scale, some of those things weigh against him. But at the end of the day, the vision of the man and his ability
to communicate,
to connect with the people, to carry them on. Yeah. One candidate is running away from granting press interview, and we have seen a lot of videos people are throwing around about his inability to coordinate his thoughts, even while speaking on campaign ground. He's avoiding debates. He's running away. So we must, these are the things that must count for us. It's not about all these people, Oshiomole, Ganduje, to come and speak on his behalf. Let him come out and address the issues. Because you can't run away from a debate and the people don't know you and they're already declaring you the governor-elect.
And it's so clear. Oshiomole is not on the ballot.
He's not.
No matter how hard he tries.
He's also not on the ballot.
Obaseki,
he cannot be.
Obaseki is not on the ballot. No,
either.
Even if he has interest in a candidate. So at the end of the day, it boils down to me. I still insist 3 people.
Yeah.
You know,
the
candidate of the PDP, the candidate of the APC, and the Labour Party.
Yeah.
I believe it is 3. You understand? But one man
saying who is the best man for the job. And that best man must not hide in his room to be shouting he's the best man. He must come out like the others to come and prove he's the best man.
The best man the best man will be determined by the referee, the INEC. So we
no, not the referee. By the people of Edo State.
Okay.
Not INEC.
Please, let's go on this commercial break. We should be back shortly. Please stay with us. Thank you.
Time is power. Our lives are powered by the sun. As the sun rises, so do we. As we trust it to rise and set without any worries interrupting your morning with our hybrid all-in-one inverter, powering our prosperity and happiness.
Sustainable future, breaking the shell. StarTimes solar.
But also nurture what is dear to us. Powering trust and support. Empowering us to
light up your life. Come on, want to light up your household. Come on, want to give you better. Come on, extraordinary wonder. Come on, cable fever. Come on, wire fever. Come on, quality. Come on, durable. Come on, cable yo. Come on, cable fever. Come on, wire fever. Come on, quality. Come on, durable. Come on, cable yo. Everybody, come and see. Come on, wires, one in the days. Brother, sister, uncle, auntie, go get your own. Come on, wires, come on, cables, come on, quality, come on, durable, come on, cable come on, wires, come on, cables, come on, quality, come on, durable, come on, cables,
Coleman Wires and Cable. Great quality. Now with the new look.
All right, folks, welcome back. Let the debate continue in your part of town, but we go ahead. Our job here matters. The next story, ordinarily speaking, pricing policies help companies and traders make sure they remain profitable and give them the flexibility to determine appropriate pricing. In a jurisdiction where things appear inappropriate, the need to stem an exploitative tendency of traders and producers of goods and services becomes imperative. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has jumped into the fray by giving a 30-day moratorium to traders and other market stakeholders involved in pricing to crash prices of goods. Newly appointed Vice Chairman of FCCPC, Tunji Bello, announced this measure during an engagement with stakeholders on Thursday. Are we asking the right questions? First, let's take this report. Come with me.
Representatives from various product and service agencies across Nigeria gathered at the call of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. The Executive Commissioner of Operations condemned the current market prices as unacceptable and misleading. He says under the FCCPC Act, business owners found guilty of price fixing could face fines or even imprisonment.
The Act that establishes the FCCPC, that the FCCPA 2018, gives us the powers to do what it is that we're doing and to call people to order. You can go to jail for doing what you are doing.
The Executive Vice Chairman and CEO of the FCCPC, Mr. Tunji Bello, revealed that recent surveys conducted by the Commission uncovered troubling trends.
Just a few days ago, at a popular supermarket in Texas, United States, revealed that a food blender called India is displayed on the shelf at $89, roughly about 140,000 naira. The same product made by the same manufacturer was displayed at a popular supermarket at Victoria Island in Lagos at naira 44,000, naira 99.
The floor was then opened for responses, with exchange rates and custom duties being highlighted as key factors driving high food prices.
I let some people, especially in the north, pay to these bandits to come and cultivate.
As we all know that exchange rate is very common, everybody knows.
Additional assurances were given to strengthen consumer protection and confidence.
This is on top of it. If there is low duty on those imported goods, it means the price of imported goods, you producers, local producers, cannot compete with the international market.
Association heads of various groups in Nigeria have voiced their concerns on the challenges they face, and with the Consumer Protection Agency clearly drawing a firm line, the challenge now may be for these groups to find a balance where the rights of Nigerians are continually protected amidst economic hardships. Uloma Oyemachi, TVC News, Abuja.
Many thanks, Uloma.
Yeah, thanks to her.
Yeah, Dr. Price fixing dynamics.
It's a big issue in Nigeria. But first, let me say that I have a lot of confidence and trust in the man who is at the helm of affairs at the
FCCPC.
Yeah. That's
Tunji Bello.
He's our boss.
Okay.
He's a credible, noteworthy journalist. Those who came from the Concord of old and did
Concord of yore, as they say.
Yeah, and did good journalism. We saw him here in Lagos State as secretary to the state government. But where I loved him the most was when he was in charge of the Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources. We saw a lot of sense in Lagos, and we saw that at that point there was no man who was above the law. If you build on waterways, you build on water paths, the building is gone down. And that's why it's good that a man like Tokunbo Wahab has been chosen to replace him in that ministry. He's carrying on with what the foundation he has laid.
Okay.
But one thing I can tell Egbo is that this job is not going to be as easy. Or it's going to be tougher than what he underwent in the Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources.
Otherwise, he's giving me the impression that between now and September 30th,
yes,
prices
yes, but these are the issues that these people have raised. And a lot of them he has to quickly address as interagency issues. Petrol. On my way here now, I didn't see anywhere, including where they are selling for 850 and 900 naira, where there was no queue. Not forget about the ones where they are doing 619, 5. If you go there, the queue is mad. And then somebody brings his goods. Let's forget about all these supermarkets. How many of us go into supermarkets to go and buy tomatoes and the rest? We go to the real market. Somebody brings his goods from the north, like one of those who made that comment at the meeting said. And you think he will not factor in how much he has paid? For the exchange rate today is still in the region of 1,600 to $1.
Are you factoring the insecurity?
No, it's part of what was mentioned at that meeting too. So there are a lot of things to be done between now and that 1 month. What I want to see truly from Ebon is this. We've always said it that in Nigeria, whatever goes up does not come down. For once, let us see the thing that has gone up in Nigeria come down. It's a big deal. And seriously, I must commend some of our monarchs. At least 2 of them we have had speak out loudly about this price issue. The Oni of Ife and then the Accra of Badagry. They've done well. They've told those who are in the markets that they will not take nonsense from them. And we have seen it, like we've said here so many times on this program. We ourselves, now we do ourselves. I don't know if you watched that edition where we saw a video clip was played, and we saw some people who bought tomatoes from Hausa men or those from the north. Let's not use that word.
Yeah.
A few meters in Ondo State here, a few meters away, and came to their own market and doubled the price, and they stopped the people who are buying from them from going to the Hausa men directly. Using force
from the traders, please.
Yes, they forced them. They told them they can't buy from them, and then they have bought from there a few meters away, and they are selling double the price. These are the kind of things we are talking about. But can one man do it? No. It must be intelligence. It must go down to the states, go down to the local government, and go down to the monarchs.
Otherwise,
the rulers.
Yusuf, they talk about bringing prices down by fiat. Does not appear in sync with reasoning here. You know, our business here is to mold opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to the law of demand and supply, I've never been told that it obeys presidential or executive, directives. You understand me? And this
market forces, we are told.
This is not to slight, our own Mr. Tunji Bello, somebody we respect a lot. And I truly understand where he wants to go, and I know he's determined to, make, a great impact. But you will need to come down and look. The issues are very complex. I mean, deeply complex. You need to talk about what is the state of our naira. You get what I'm saying? I was in Maiduguri last week. You need to see, go to Adamawa, go to all those places that share border with other countries. When people produce small items, in those places like Maiduguri, Adamawa, people there, majority of them, really, see themselves totally as Nigerians.
As countrymen and women.
They share, affinity with people from, Cameroon. So the small items.
Are people with people or are people from?
Well, we are all Africans. Let me just let me make
Are people from Cameroon and Nigeria Republic?
So when you produce your own quantity of tuber, tomato or whatever, and you go over there, it makes more sense economically, because SEFA, which used to be sorry to use that word, worthless, currency compared to ours, is now like
no.
No, let me don't break my tone. Today, but we that were using it before, that is the way we. So today, how does the naira, stay side by side with this currency, your weaker currency of old?
Yeah.
If you go to other places, please, if you go to other places, if you want to solve this problem, let's go to the root, please. If you want to solve this problem, you need to think about a lot of things. He said security, which is a big deal.
Insecurity.
In Maiduguri, their main job is farming, and they have a fertile, land that state alone can feed the country.
Rice, fish.
There are fish in that place, but today they are able to do that. If you go to places like Benue and other, we need to start producing. We need to start farming. That is endangered now. That's one. I talked about exchange rate. It's a problem. The president has done a lot of good things by removing tariffs here and there on certain things. Fine. How much of implementation of it is being done? I'm not too sure. A lot is happening that one. That is another one.
Yeah.
Then recently, just as Dr. said, some of our monarchs, the great Ewi of Ado-Ekiti, in Lesha, the Owa, if you go the old
Accra of Badagry.
Recently, we deployed men to those places, those directives, have they crashed the prices of anything? The answer is flying in the air. No, because what these people are saying is the Oba is able to address the problem of transportation. That look at what he said about petrol. Are you sure what you bought your petrol today is what you will buy it, next week?
Yeah.
That is that is a job for the government, not the ordinary folks.
Yeah.
So we can go on and on. Our economy, when transportation is in a shambles as it is now because of petrol, and this is a problem. Energy. What are we doing about it? You know what I'm saying? So everything, prices skyrocketing. The economy is powered, by energy. Then two, movement by, those areas. We need to do a lot about it.
Dr. What I was going to tell our brother is, Economics 101 tells me that the only way to arrest the slump of the national currency is to go into an aggressive production activity, producing goods and services and earning foreign exchange.
Exactly.
So let's take it home now because of time. The FCCPC has given a 30-day moratorium grace, if you like, to producers of goods, to adjust their pricing,
Yeah.
But to have an appropriate pricing, we must look at the factors of production. Will come into play here.
So
the insecurity must be tackled. And of course, consider this. You carry a truckload of yams from Benue to Lagos. Along the way, you are paying tolls, which you should not.
We share the story here. A reporter followed a truck from Sokoto to Uyo, and they had ₦1 million in cash. They finished it before they got there.
All right.
Security agents collecting.
So
over $1 million.
So to our brother,
and that was 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I imagine what.
To our brother, Mr. Tunji Bello, we wish you Godspeed.
Yes, he has not failed before, and we wish he won't fail this time around.
So our last but not least story. Giving succor in these harsh economic times is the way to go. President Bola Tinubu has magnanimously approved a 50% subsidy on electricity charges for tertiary institutions, teaching hospitals, colleges of education and polytechnics nationwide. This is coming amid the outcry over high electricity tariffs. Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Tunji Alausa, made the heartwarming disclosure while commissioning some projects at the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital and National Eye Center in Kaduna. After all, governments worldwide, we are told, exist for the benefits of the citizens and not the other way around. We'll take a report here and return for more discussions. Let's go there.
For years, healthcare and educational institutions have struggled to cope with rising electricity tariff. But now the government has stepped in to provide some relief. The federal government is set to implement a 50% electricity subsidy for public healthcare and educational institutions.
President has approved 50% subsidy to all for energy subsidy, electricity subsidy to all our public hospitals and education system, universities, polytechnics, college of education. That's been approved. The process of implementation is being developed by the Honorable Minister for Energy, and very soon our hospitals and our public education system would be enjoying a significant reduction in the prices of that they are paying currently for their energy tariff.
This visit by the Minister of State for Health is to inaugurate key government projects at the National Ear Care Center in Kaduna. Kaduna State Deputy Governor and the Emir of Zazzau commend the projects, predicting it will significantly enhance service quality and help retain top talents in the healthcare sector.
I'm optimistic that the center will continue to enjoy the support of the parent ministry as it continues to carry out its mandate. Together, we can work towards ensuring that all Nigerians have access to high-quality healthcare services and that this center remains a beacon of excellence in the field of ENT.
Healthcare is supposed to be the leader of all things, all investments, I believe, because you have to be well, you have to be alive before you do any other thing. So we're particularly very happy that at least there's a huge budget in this place, for these innovations.
The minister also reaffirmed government's commitment to tackle the exodus of medical professionals by boosting training programs and enhancing remuneration packages for skilled healthcare workers. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.
Yeah, Yusuf, there's a marked difference between a directive that sounds good and a good sounding directive.
They are the same thing, except in the difference in the semantics. Yes. Yeah. That is what you have here.
Okay.
This problem emanated from the policy of government, which is about banding electricity, users in the country.
Okay, that's the A to E band.
Yes. So by that policy, offices, companies are to be on band A, and the universities happen to fall under this, public hospitals and so on and so forth. But I don't know, because how we always end up with this kind of issue. People in government, when you do policies, there's what they call policy analysis, diagnosis, simulations, all of this. Don't they do all of this? You get what I'm saying? Because it shocks me. If you see the crisis in our universities, since that banding time, since that policy, became, came into effect, you will wonder. I was already talking about it that, maybe we will soon end up with nothing again. Because it's a huge hell in all public universities.
Remember once, not too long ago, when
go to University of Ibadan,
UCH had a running battle over paying electricity.
There is none of them that can pay it. Of all the universities,
last week is there.
Of all the universities in Nigeria, they always credit UNILAG because they always have light. It stands out for that. Since Tuesday, it's been here. They paid, I think,
180 million
out of 200 million
out of 1.3
that
billion.
Same day, in the morning, in the afternoon, they came and
who are these
disconnected. The company in charge, and disconnected that you must pay everything full. You see, by that policy, since it is effected, the University of Lagos will be paying nothing less than 400 million every month, just for electricity alone. I'm using that as an example, since I know it very well.
University
whereas
its own electricity.
Whereas the subvention from the federal government to that university is no more than 600 million in a whole year. From that subvention, you must do security, you must do cleaning, you must do all municipal services that a university,
all essential services.
Whereas in a month, you are expected to pay minimum of 400 million. So in a year, now when you look at this, what has happened? You now see that hostels in total blackout, classrooms. And when you think about it, how does learning, research...
No, but let's address this issue. With this new regime,
yes.
What do you expect to happen?
What I expect to happen is government needs to they say they will do 50%, they will need to think deep whether the 50% can actually solve the problem. Because in public hospitals, there are some equipment that cannot stay. If there is 1 minute power outage, whatever procedure you want to do, you will have to start, because you have to prime them over a period of time. In the public hospitals, it is worse. So when you go to courses where you have laboratories, where you need electricity, how does learning take place? I don't know with this policy. How does research take place? I don't know. Now, this is good to say 50%. 50% of what? Because you need to think through. You need to think through very, very well. Since that policy...
Well, elementarily, let me put it this way. If school A was supposed to pay 10 naira, 50% of it...
It's 5 naira.
Would be 5. That's what my...
Then it means the problem still persists. Or let's do a small calculation with the example of University of Lagos that I just gave.
Doctor, do you understand?
What is 50% of 400 million is how much?
What you should be looking for, should be solutions. So because if you ask
is this
me,
not a way of solving a wahala?
No, it is not.
It is not.
And I'm going to tell you why, sir. What it means is that government is going to look for money to subsidize. Yeah. And it's the same problem we have been in, subsidizing this same electricity and petroleum products, which this present government wants Nigeria to be weaned off completely. So what are the options that we have? That's the question. So our universities or higher institutions need to do better in terms of their researches. What are the options left to them? Solar is there. Wind power is there.
I was going to talk about
all of those are there. Have they done anything? Our universities should go beyond prioritizing the construction of buildings.
Yeah.
We should now, they are training engineers. What are those engineers doing after their first year in school? That they cannot even make it a project for them. Develop capacity for this hostel that it can be on solar. But have we gotten to that point?
I'm surprised that in a 21st century world, I said yesterday here we were playing catch up. My colleague said, no, we are not catching up anything.
No, we are not.
But these things are coming by choice. In Enugu, the coal is still there.
It's still everything. We even have everything is there.
In South Africa, they have megawatts of electricity in excess of...
in South Africa, that's not true.
But beyond that, sir,
the number one problem beyond crime in South Africa is electricity problem. I was there last November, and every day that's the only thing.
But I think it is also it also depends on where you are. It also depends on where you visited. Okay. Because there are certain areas where they have their production hub that power will not fail. That much I know.
That is boundary.
Yes, that much I know. But let me make this point, sir. There is something that we call the Tertiary Education Fund. And there is also an agency that we call the Rural...
TED Fund.
Yes, Electrification Agency. What we hear now is TED Fund is trying to work with REA to ensure that these institutions are not... They don't even have anything to do with the national grid. Because that's the solution.
Yes.
That's the solution. And that's why I'm going with all of these students that we say we should send to go and do 1 month IT somewhere, 4 months IT. Let them stay in that university and build power stations for them. Let our lecturers stop doing researches that don't add value to the institution. Let them stop it. Okay. You see some people, they send them abroad. They cannot, some won't even leave Nigeria. They only collect the funding for the research.
Essentially,
let them build.
Gentlemen, time is the master here, so
yes, sir.
Because we must go. Essentially, what I'm getting from both of you is the problem was caused here, and the answer is also here.
It's it. Okay. And our universities can solve the problem.
They can do better. Universities, polytechnics,
and the environment has been liberalized now. It wasn't the old order where it's only the federal government.
Okay.
It's been opened up now. Let them wear their thinking cap.
That's what is doing something. Okay. REA is doing something. Let's build on them very quickly before we lose it completely.
The director says I must thank you both.
We love the director.
Yeah, Adekunle Yusuf, many thanks for your time. And of course, Dr. Oladipo, we can't thank you enough for your intervention. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That will just about do it for the program today. Not to worry, if you missed any part of it, later tonight at 11, a repeat broadcast will take your airtime. And on Sunday, we expand the fare for you from between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. And also to tell you, we are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Bye-bye now.
Global Entrepreneurship Festival to be hosted at the Entrepreneurship Village in Nigeria, November 22nd to the 24th. Join world leaders, heads of state, diplomats, ministers, governors, investors, policymakers, tech leaders, organizations, startups, and entrepreneurs from all over the world. To attend, visit www.globalentrepreneurshipfestival.com. For partnerships, call 234-912-165-9914. Over 20 million viewers, 5,000 event participants, 200 exhibitors, 43 global speakers, and 12 events, which includes conferences, trade fairs, innovation and robotics expo, art and creative exhibitions, a dazzling fashion show, and a closing concert. All in one global festival. Don't miss it.
The following is a paid presentation by ShopX TV. Tired of pans that scratch and stick? Or cookware that takes up valuable space in your kitchen? Introducing ShopX Gotham Hammered Copper Collection, the perfect cookware to upgrade your cooking experience. The Gotham Hammered Copper Collection features a super durable ultra non-stick surface. Eggs stick to other pans, but with the Hammered Copper Collection, they slide right out. Incredible! It's oven safe up to 500 degrees. Any recipe can be made in these pans, and then it wipes clean with ease. Make mouth-watering jollof rice or even fluffy pounder with ease, because nothing sticks.
I needed a cookware to keep up with me. The Gotham Hammered Collection has been a game changer. No more burnt meals or hours spent scrubbing pots.
You would normally pay up to 400,000 naira for the 10-piece Gotham Hammered Collection, but call the number on your screen now or scan the QR code and get the entire collection for not 350,000 naira, not even 300,000 naira, but for just 264,950 naira. Incredible! This incredible ShopX offer includes one 8.5 inches fry pan, one 10.25 inches fry pan, one 1.4 liter saucepan, one 2.4 liter saucepan, one 4.7 liter stock pot, one stainless steel steamer, 4 tempered glass lids. But wait, there's more. If you order now, we will upgrade you to the 15-piece Gotham Hammered Collection at no extra charge, and also include one cookie sheet, one round baking pan, one square baking pan, one loaf pan and muffin pan, all for just 264,950 naira only. And that's not all. If you order right now, we will also add a free gift to your order. This special gift includes a peeler that peels potatoes and vegetables in an instant, a pair of kitchen scissors, and 4 knives engineered with super steel that can cut through anything. And we're still not done. If you order now, you can get the ShopX Gotham Hammered Collection along with your free gift in 2 easy payments of 132,475 naira. That's right, pay twice and get this ultimate kitchen solution. Amazing! Place your order now and we'll deliver the entire collection for free anywhere you are in Nigeria. But hurry, this exclusive ShopX TV offer is for a limited time only. So, call now while stock lasts. Elevate your kitchen experience today.
The proceeding was a paid presentation brought to you by ShopX TV.
Entertainment to me is a way of life, is a way of escaping, is a way of connecting with people. It's a way of sharing stories and experiencing the very best of the human nature.
Said I got a lot of things on my plate, but your love, girl. But your love.
He's still not picking.
Yeah.
What is going on? Are you sure something bad hasn't happened?
Oh, no, nothing has happened to me. He's fine.
Right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Please hold this thing for me. Let me quickly check something. I'm coming.
What's going on here?
I don't understand.
But he's not picking up though.
Any hope?
No. I guess it's traffic.
Even if it's traffic, he should at least take his calls. We've been calling him now. Is he going to claim he has not seen all these calls? Let me check on Vanessa outside.
No luck.
Did Vanessa come back in here?
No? I thought you went outside to look for her.
She's not there. She's not.
What do you mean she's not there? Call her line.
This is her phone. She left her phone with me before she left, but I've searched everywhere. She's not anywhere in this compound.
What? And Frank has been busy in my call.
Same here.
Oh my God, what is this?
This is serious. Well, it's okay. I suggest we go to Frank's house to look for him. Probably that might help.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's up? Let's go after her.
Vanessa.
Go find out.
Vanessa! Vanessa! Oh my God. Vanessa! Vanessa, please open the door.
Vanessa! Listen, whatever it is, we can talk about it. Just open the door, okay?
I suggest you just put that door before she brings harm to herself.
Right?
Yeah.
Vanessa!
Just get us something. Let's Vanessa!
Vanessa!
Vanessa! Vanessa! Vanessa!
Vanessa, why are you doing this now? Come out!
Vanessa, please come out. Whatever the problem is, I promise you we're going to sort it out, okay?
What's happening here? Where's Vanessa? Yeah?
Vanessa locked herself up.
She did what? She locked herself up?
Yes, and she's been crying. Nobody seems to know what the problem is.
Vanessa. Alright, baby. See, I'm here now, okay? You can open the door. Vanessa. Okay, see, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm really sorry. I had to go back home to get a customized necklace that I promised to buy for you. On getting home, I didn't even realize that a thief crept in on me. And then locked the door, dropped the key at my doorstep. Carted away with my phone and other valuable documents. I had to scream out aloud so that the gate man could come and open the door for me. Baby, please, now listen to me.
Wait, hold on. A thief crept in on you? Was your gate open? I mean, your gate man, wasn't he at his...
I told the gate man to just leave the gate open because I was going to move out immediately. But then he forgot himself. He said he was inside the toilet when everything happened.
That's terrible.
It is. It's terrible. Baby, it's terrible. Baby.
Are you okay?
A thief crept in on you. How pathetic. The door was wide open, and the thief walked in and saw the bag and the shoe of another female thief. And this thief saw you giving it to another thief from behind. So this thief felt it wasn't necessary. Why doesn't she just lock the door so that this new thief can have enough time to rob you? What are you saying? Your phone. I'll drop it. And this is the pathetic ring you gave me.
Baby, please don't. Vanessa. Vanessa.
I told you.
Hi guys. I've been to the party venue. I didn't see any of you. Where is Vanessa? Nobody's talking to me.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you don't know who she is. Frank is your best friend. So I believe you know everything that he does. So just go on and tell me, who is he cheating on my friend with?
And I will say this again. I do not know. I'm even disappointed myself, even though I have my doubts, because the Frank that I know will not even do a thing like that.
Oh, go ahead and defend him. Go on, defend him. After all, he's your partner in crime.
He is not my partner in crime. This whole thing is confusing. I'm wondering, I'm confused. I don't even know what's happening here.
You know, while you're wondering and being confused, both of you had better pray. Both of you had better pray hard that nothing happens to my friend. Because...
I don't know anything.
You know, she was stronger and tougher than this. So you shouldn't let it get to you again. I made breakfast. Let's go eat.
Of course, I will eat and drink. I am not going to stab myself because one idiotic man cheated on me on the same day he proposed to me. No. I've gone through worse heartbreaks. What could be worse than being dumped on your wedding day? And I didn't die, so. It's fine, it's their loss. I will not feel guilty. I will not take responsibility for their actions. And above all, I think that if a glass is meant to be broken, then let's break it in peace.
Yeah. But then again, you know you cannot love people because they're perfect. You can only love people perfectly, despite their flaws.
I think that you're actually the one delaying our breakfast right now with your... Can we go eat, ma'am, please?
I'm just glad you want to eat. Let's go.
Thank you.
You know, drinking never gets any problem fixed.
The thought of losing her is killing me.
Then you should have thought about that. You should have thought about that before going ahead to cheat on her on the day you engaged her, which happens to be her birthday. What were you thinking? You really messed up.
I messed up. Big time.
Who is she?
She is nobody.
A nobody. So a nobody made you lie to me that you were coming to the house to get something that you forgot, A nobody. So that's how you ended up in the arms of a nobody. I'm disappointed. To say that I'm disappointed, that's an understatement.
Okay. She's a lady I met her at the mall. And I went to get a gift for Vanessa. I gave her a lift. I was surprised when she called me that she forgot her keys in my car. That was the reason I left with a key, but one thing led to another, and she took advantage of my emotional weakness.
She took advantage of your emotional weakness, huh? I really see how vulnerable you are, Frank. You left your fiancé to have a with some road unglorified the night you proposed. I am disappointed.
Oh yes, you should, Des. And I'm ashamed of what I have done. I guess all I could say now is that I am sorry.
Save the apologies for Vanessa. Trust me, you will need a lot of it to convince her to take you back. You don't even know what you have done.
At least listen to this guy. He's been begging you for 3 weeks. He's been begging you for 3 weeks. Vanessa, I'm talking to you. Forgive this guy, okay? I mean, like, if you forgive him, you will be the stronger person. I mean, love is not as painful and complicated as you think it is.
Love is as painful and complicated as I think.
Not from a guy who genuinely loves you.
It's easy for you to stand here and advise me because you have a perfect relationship. Yes. So you can play jury over my life.
Perfect? Really? My darling, my life is far from perfect. What do you think? You're the only one who has ever been cheated on? I have been cheated on. I have caught Desmond with other women. But what do? We just find a way to manage it and sort it out without letting other people into it. That's what it is.
Desmond cheated on you?
My darling, all of them are cheats. All of them.
Well, it depends on who he cheated with.
And the fact that you're willing to put up with the cheat doesn't mean I want to. Listen, I'm sorry, but I would rather not have this conversation.
Hi. Thank you so much for seeing me. You don't know how sorry I am and how much I've missed you.
I hope you're not thinking that this is a reunion. It's far from it. Vanessa, what's that?
Vanessa, I can explain.
It's okay. You can explain at the station.
What is she talking? What is inside here anyways? What is this? Oh my God, Frank, what is this?
See, Vanessa, just let me explain. I know I have lied to you. I know I have betrayed your trust. I also know I have cheated on you. But one thing remains true, Vanessa. I still love you, and no one will love you the way I do. All right, I'm really very sorry. Please, Vanessa, we can work this out.
Are you cursing me?
No,
Nobody will love me the way you do.
No,
Young man, I have loved you. Loved you more than you deserved. What did you do with it? Answer me.
Vanessa.
You know what? You broke one very important rule in relationships, which says, do not lie to your partner. That is it. Hello,
What are you doing?
officer. Yeah, the culprit is here. Yes,